Yes, hello. Yes, yeah, Triple B, the man of Triple B. No, the first big fight. I say big fight. It's not really a big fight, but a big name in 2023 is Gervonta Davis. He's Hector Luis Garcia, man. Um, what I mean by Hector is unbeaten, but he has three no contests. I don't know. I don't know the story behind any of those, but it's a bit odd. But he's got 16 wins, 10 KOs. I looked at some footage of him, and he didn't look spectacular. You know, he's an average, average world class fighter. Huh? But he's quite funny. There's a picture of him at the press conference, and he's written on his I don't know, Twitter or something about it, and he goes, "This is in Spanish, but he's from Dominican Republic." But he says, "There's a picture of him with all the other fighters." He goes, "I look like a lawyer with a pile of delinquents, and they're all my clients." And it's true. He's dressed in a suit, and all these other guys are looking like bums. There's a guy with a huge beard. Gervonta Davis has got these like, I don't know, these kind of ripped jeans and these silly clothes. And yeah, I think that's a pretty reasonable thing to say, you know. But ultimately, this is the fight game, not the looks game. And you know what? Javon Gay, I dislike him, you know. He's been linked to slapping up some women's. So he's been pictured slapping up his one girlfriend, and then this other girlfriend, it might be the same girl, I don't know. She complained to the police that he slapped her up, and then she backtracked. And there's actually a link of her 999 call or 911, I think they call it in America, and I'm scared, and then she's like, "Oh, it's nothing. Oh, I'm so sorry." Well, that's a bit odd. Firstly, yeah, if she wasn't scared, if he didn't do anything, then he shouldn't be wasting the police's time. Having said that, the police corrupt anyway. So forget about that. I got no love for the police, and and yeah, they're all like secret society degenerates, corrupt people, very corrupt people. But that would have I think he was taken to jail for like one night. Now that makes some difference to his build up, right? You can't. You can't have a big occurrence like that a week before a fight and expect that it'll make no difference to your mentality on the fight night. But so that would have put things. That's a slight advantage to Hector, but Hector is just not that good, man, and that's the reality of it. I'd love to see him win. I don't like Javon Gay. Javon Gay is I don't like the way he looks. He's got a huge head, massive head, um, but you know that means one thing in boxing mainly. You can take a shot. People with big heads can usually take a shot in boxing. And he can punch Davis. He's not boring like Devin Haney, the most boring fighter ever, after Floyd Mayweather. So I believe Davis will do a showpiece. You know, he will outbox Garcia, who will be game, but he will just get hit hard and he'll be stopped in about round 7, is what I reckon. He's 8-1 outsider, so it's not exactly a big prediction, but you know, I don't see anything. I've watched the Garcia's highlights. I don't see anything from his highlights that makes me think he could be a threat. He's not a huge puncher, yeah. He's not that skilled. I think his mentality is probably in the right place. But, you know, at some stage, talent, skills, power, accuracy, speed is more important. And Davis has been, you know, he's a very experienced guy. It's like, it will ruffle him, the fact that he got jailed and after slapping up his woman, or apparently he didn't now, whatever. But it will have a difference on his build-up. But ultimately, I believe he will walk through this fight. It will not be, Garcia will never be in it. He'll never be in this fight. He just hasn't got anything to offer to endanger Davis, in my opinion. You know, I like to see him fight the other Garcia, Ryan Garcia. You know, Hector's Oscar De La Hoya's bum boy. That would be interesting. And again, I would still have Davis to be the severe favourite, but this is basically a nothing fight, in my opinion. Davis he won't walk through him. He'll take his time. He's very skilled, but you know, he will land on Garcia from the early rounds, stop him in around 7, in my opinion. And then we just sit here going, with boxing like usual, we like sitting there going, oh, when's the big fight going to happen with Ryan Garcia or whoever, you know? But that's the boxing game now. We wait for the big fights, they rarely happen. You know what I'm saying? So there we have it. I don't see Garcia bringing anything dangerous to the game, to the fight. I see him getting stopped. And the the Gervonta Davis show rolls on, and there'll be some Twitter interaction between him and Ryan Garcia, and Ryan be going, oh yeah, I'll stop you. I don't think so. I think Davis is superior to Garcia. Especially, you know, Garcia. The problem with Garcia is, he's had his batty hole battered so much by Oscar De La Hoya's kitchen utensils. He hasn't got the movement because it hurts his batty. And he's weak. He blames mental health for not taking fights, and he'll get stopped too. Okay.